What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's Professor Anime coming back at you with another video. Okay, so yeah, yesterday I posted a video that I was sick, and to be honest with you, I still am, but my fever has gone down, so I think I'm at least okay to at least, try to make some videos out there. Probably not as much as I would like, but I'm gonna try to at least get some videos out there for you guys. And in today's video, I'm going to be doing today a review of Haikyuu Season 2, Episode 19. Let's get it started. So I would have to say that this episode of Haikyuu was very short in my opinion, or it seemed to go by really fast in my opinion at least, and it was just sort of build up for what's going to happen in the next episode of Haikyuu. But that's not to say that this was a bad episode whatsoever. I actually really enjoyed this episode. This episode focused on the match between Dateko and Obajosai, and hopefully figure out who's going to be the next opponent against Krasuno. And we also get to find out that apparently in this episode, Dateko has a new starter setter on their team. Now, this new starter setter, I think he is a first year. You guys can probably correct me if I am wrong on that. But this new starter setter that they have is probably what made Dateko stronger as a team, but also led to their downfall, because as we find out by the end of, or halfway through this episode, we get to see that apparently Obajosai was the winner. What I mean by this new player being a good thing for Dateko and a bad thing is that, well, let's start off with the good. The good thing is that in the past episodes that we have seen of Haikyuu that focused on Dateko and how they play, is that they usually have two people that make up the iron wall of Dateko. And as we know, Dateko is a very defensive team, more than offensive. They have a strong iron wall that is made out of two people. And with this new player, while he is a setter, he is also the new player that can actually help form a longer and stronger wall. However, we get to see in this episode that one of the Obajosai players ends up breaking through the wall. I believe his name is Iwaizumi? So the main reason why I would have to say that this new player that Dateko has on their team was a bad thing, at least when it came to this match, was mainly because he was probably the reason why Dateko ended up losing the game. I mean, throughout the entirety of halfway through this episode, we get to see that Obajosai and Dateko were pretty much neck and neck with one another. I mean, and this new player, he isn't a bad player at all. He is very good. It's just he is very inexperienced compared to the other team members within on Dateko's team and also on Obajosai's team. And when you put someone out there who just kind of started out, because I believe he is a first year, again, you can correct me if I am wrong on that in the comments down below, but when you put a inexperienced player starting out compared to all the other players who are experienced with what's going on in the game, that can end up really making your team not as strong as you would hope. But we get to see some sort of development from his character, so that was good. But yo, I loved it in this episode where we saw Yamaguchi and the assistant manager having that little dialogue just being exchanged when Yamaguchi is reflecting back on what happened in the previous Haikyuu season where Obajosai ended up beating them the first time, and he's all nervous and everything. He's reflecting back on the past, and he's looking at the assistant manager, and he's just like, I'm just feeling nervous, and the assistant manager is just like, oh, come on, just tell me, just tell me, let me hear what you have to say. I can completely understand. And Yamaguchi's like, alright, fine. So he tells her flat out what happened, and she just goes like, you were put into an important position like that? Blech. Instead of laughing, she almost pukes. But if you guys have noticed, Yamaguchi has been getting a lot of screen time lately, even if it's only just for a few minutes. So definitely I can see something big happening in the coming episodes to Haikyuu that is going to focus on Yamaguchi's character, and my god, I cannot wait when that happens. If it's anything that I really didn't like about this episode, it would have to be that this episode kind of, wrapped up the whole match between Dateko and Obajosai pretty quickly, to be honest with you. I think the episode could have focused more time on the match between Datako and Obajosai. We get to see an even balance between the development that all the characters have gone through on each team. I think that would have made me enjoy the match a little bit more, because it seemed like in the past episodes that we have seen, there was a little bit of hype going on when it came to Datako and Obajosai's battle, and after seeing this episode, it kind of just died down because it really wasn't anything that too great. And honestly, while Obajosai did end up winning, Datako ended up putting up a good fight. However, I would have personally liked to have seen Datako versus Krasuno in the finals, but you know what, obviously with Oba being the one that Krasuno ended up losing to in the first season, obviously getting back at them would be the ideal situation. But when it comes to Krasuno possibly versing Datako in the near future, you know, there is still a possibility. Hopefully. That about does it for this episode, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments down below on what you thought about this episode. And of course, if you like this video, please give it a like. And if you want to stay up to date to my future content on this channel, please hit that red subscribe button below, and you'll never miss a video from me. That about does it for this video, guys, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Have a great day.